I've been in the crib all day, bro, trying to figure this shit out. I ain't for the cap. I wasn't doing all day though. No. Not gonna lie, my head was like bending today. I got to the point where now I have a roofing tile leading AI agent that flies me clientele and potential leads, and that's only off of an app called Search Tempest, which is, I don't even really know. I didn't even the main way I've seen to do it is to run it through the Instagram. You make the Instagram ads and then you funnel, and that is already starting to break my head. But but I can't wait to like get to that point, because I know once you know what I'm saying, you get like that exuberant feeling, but I can feel it. I started with the AI chatbot. I finished that. I did that. Now I went to the roofing business, and I was creating a sales lead automated generator, and I got it down to where it can get to the emails. It gets it into Search Tempest. It looks for the people. It replies in a enhanced way that it comes back into my sheets and gives me all the people that are looking. And I send out emails. The bot sends out emails for these people to see if they want my client, my work. Well, not mine, but. And that alone, just that build up, I'm sure I'm not going to list the price, because I need to go out to the world and just do it myself. I'm not going to say it on here. But I have a decent amount I feel like I can get for that. And that's just strictly that. I was thinking about kind of scaling it in a bit, but I've been doing the sales now. Now I needed to get to do the sales appointments, and then I throw that on top of the lead agent. And basically what that does is it'll flow from getting all of the information, and then how the fuck do I keep forgetting what I'm saying? And then my sales appointments, it'll bring them to a calendar, select the date, and then the bot will schedule that into their calendar for them, which would be, technically speaking, myself. So my bot will first start off by, I'll have to show you guys inside. It's too fucking complicated for me to do it out here, because I don't even understand it. I'm kind of just like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, the whole outer aspect is, I want to sell the build AI process to roofing companies, roofing businesses. I'm gonna probably target a little bit more in percentile, but sell it to them. With that, it does all the leading, does all the investigation for them, so that while they're up there doing their work, it's doing it for them in the background, and it cuts down the cost, because you don't have to pay anybody to do it. You can pay an AI to do it for you, and it gets 100%. Not 100% expectancy, but definitely smarter work, because you can't beat AI. We all know that. You would be stupid to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, there's, cold. Some limitations, but you get the gist. And then I have in the back end another AI appointing all of the systems. So when these people want to come in and make the appointment, when are we going to be having to go over there? It's going to book all the appointments for them. So again, another cost you don't have to worry about. And it's being done to punctuation. Exact times they need it. And AI will form around what you can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the AI knows you can't do that at 3. I have another for 5 to 6. Oh my God. Does that not sound the same to y'all? I'll show you when I get inside. I don't have that process built yet though. So far, all I have is my AI chatbot for LVIW. which I already did. I can show you that when I get in the crib. And then another one that I just did for the roofing that I'm still trying to figure out because I can't get it to start. I can't figure out how to do a fucking webhook trigger. Please, somebody help me. I'm begging right now. Please, somebody, anybody. Let me use N8N to learn. Hola. All right, we're in this dark ass room. I'm not gonna turn on the light. I'm sorry, guys. Alrighty. Let's get shit. This is where I'm struggling right now. Don't worry about it too much because I can't really explain this to you guys. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here, it probably won't work, but maybe let's try. Hi chat, open chat. Hi, watch, it's gonna say insufficient. Yeah, insufficient. I need to pay for OpenAI. That's it. That's the only reason it doesn't work. And you're not getting me, buddy, because I'm just not gonna put my card in because I'm broke. Sorry. Basically, AI for LVIW. This is the flow. This is how it's gonna go. They're gonna go into this site. You want me to open this site for you? I'll open this site. Come into this website. Do you see how? I mean, it's okay, you know, but it's bland. You don't have I have to call to be able to get help, and I can't call right. I mean, look, I'm on the page right now. It's 11 o'clock. Nobody's gonna answer this fucking phone number. Nobody's gonna answer. It's the weekend. Nobody. You know who will though? The chat bot sitting. I don't know. Okay, you're gonna come into here. You're like, oh, I want to know about some services. Okay, we'll go to our services. This is here. Okay, to be real, you know, like, yeah, you're getting some curriculum tailored for you. The purpose. This is not enough. I mean, yes, you have to think to the instances of, okay, boom, boom, bam. This is what we are. Here's some more. You see, we graduate. You want to know more? Come here. Yes, that's cool and all, but imagine if he could answer any question needed and tailored to. This AI agent, using OpenAI, talks and personalizes with the client. Down here, as you can kind of see, oh no, that's down here in my code too. Okay. It's going to use OpenAI. It's going to have a simple memory, which basically just means the past 5 chat logs is going to be memorized for the next 5. That's kind of how I thought about it. Makes sense. Okay. This is kind of the code too. This is the personality, basically. So I'm, you know, that's kind of the first steps beforehand, you know, the trigger when chat message is received, basic, you know, it's only saying hi because it's just what it is. I don't have this, so, you know, that's why it's not there. And then the form is after this. You don't have to worry, you can't see that, so it doesn't matter. I'll show you that. I just named it Blue because I don't know, I just wanted it to be named Blue. Okay, and then let's get down here. So it's gonna come in a personalized way. So, hey, what's your name? Maybe some people won't want to, so I already categorized to not exceed asking more than once. I just left it plain. And then because of all of this, we get them to get to know the curriculum, what we teach, what there is you can learn. And not only that, but there's a lot of money in the ways that you don't know you can get to go to school, to go to multiple different resources, to then go into this. Coming into this website, I didn't know that you could go to the community and get resources to be funded to come to the school. You know what I'm saying? But imagine if LVI WeldBot was down there and they told me that even if you don't have the enough and sufficient funds, there are multiple different applied resources in the area that can help you pay for it. So I figured, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is great opportunity to not only help those that don't have the idea of where to search for these things, but it helps them too to resource out and get more clientele. So after that, I ended up like wanting to introduce more personalization. As I said, I want to be more in depth. So I asked the bot to receive as much of the facts and information it can about the internal sides of the school and the process. Not only thinking about what is it they sell, or what is, as I said, as how to get to a grant, or so on and so forth. I kind of went a little bit deeper. I got the teachers' names. I won't really show. I mean, you've seen it, whatever. If you did, if you don't, So yeah, and then the cool thing about this is the form. So after it's just gonna give them a message letter. So it's gonna say sent to user successfully. It's gonna be a form, and basically all they're gonna do, it's just the end of the talking process, and then it's gonna send this over to my Google Sheet, which then would show me the session time, the timestamp, the session duration, and then the information after that comes with the names, the numbers, and then we get the chat metrics, meaning it'll show more than just these, by the way, but this is just the idea. Financial aid, enrollment. I told you a little bit about all that. And then over here, you get into the conversation log, and it's going to save it, the time. You're going to end up knowing how many people are clicking on the app at certain times. You're going to know when they're getting off, how long they usually stay on it. Yeah. And then I think the conversation interest is about how much they really wanted to. So maybe how this says, I'm interested in the program, it said it's true. So maybe if it's negative, or they're like, oh, never mind, I don't care. You know, you get the gist. But yeah, that's her. That's the one I've done so far. Now, as I said, I'm working on. We have this big boy right here. I'm trying to get it to work. Okay, so I'm kind of forgetting what this funnel was right here. Oh, fuck. Maybe I'll figure that out, guys. Okay, so let's just go from where I know. Okay, so we started. We'll jump through this funnel. I think this funnel just leads all the engagement through to this site. So the webhook gets the initial. Fuck. I be having it, but then I don't. Okay. Potential leads is gonna go to the website that we need to be looking, you know. So you could go to Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, so on and so forth. I'm on Search Tempest. It's just what was recommended earlier, so I kind of just took it and rode with it. Why not, you know? And then it's gonna extract the lead, as you can see down here. It's gonna extract the leads from this, and then it's gonna not only extract them, but it's gonna find the highest quality of them. Well, yeah, that's kind of the thing. So I lied. It's not going to extract all of it. It's only going to go for the high filter to high quality, because that's kind of what I was getting at earlier, but I was talking to myself. So then it's going to go through there. They're going to end up talking to the AI. The AI will speak to them and engage with them about what's going on. The sales representative, so on and so forth, you know, get them to what they need to get to. And then, as it says, send lead to sales. So then, when they're done with the conversation with AI, unless they book an appointment or something. No, I don't think there is a book an appointment code in here. I don't think I did add that. Maybe I should. That would be good. But yeah. So it'll talk to them. It'll get the initial input, and then it'll direct it to the call. So yeah, that's that one right there, guys. And then the next one, the one I need to finish for Mr. Keppa, I know he didn't say yeah to it, but he was seeming like he would want to. I think that's what that other one was, is I need to make a campaign. I don't know what changed. I need to make a campaign for the school. I think that's what this is going to be. I think I was going to write the campaign code in here. But no, I was going to do that with an AI agent. I don't think I need to do it like this. So I still don't really know what this is for. I guess I can get like a little rundown of what I know so far. Not too deep. Not really too deep at all. Not deep at all. But, okay. So, trigger manually. Here we go. Trigger manually. Advanced AI. AI agent. Come down. No, that's why I was doing that, silly baka. My bad, guys. That's why. Open AI. There we go. Create an assistant. Okay. This I'm gonna do without you guys because I don't want you to know how I do it. I'm gonna be real. I kind of just I'm gatekeeping. No, fuck with you. If you know how to do it, you know how to do it. It's not hard. No, you don't even need to know how to do it. How to eat. You get the idea. I'm just too lazy to hold this phone up and do all this bullshit. Okay, I'm back, guys. I figured I'd kind of try it because maybe the camera makes it work. Okay, let's get in here. Oh, yeah, let me show you. Okay, so I put in my parameters in my header. Oh, there we go. All right. This is kind of where we're stuck at, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't like to go. Oh. Oh. Oh, guys, I think I want... Hold on, guys. Hold on. So test workflow. Boom. Okay. It doesn't seem to be working still. So now I do remember I started off on Git in that post, so we'll try to go back to Git. Maybe that's why my functions are forced to. Okay, let's try this shit again. Oh wait, my dumbass. Damn, bro. This shit is a bit tricky though. Boom. Bam. Bada bop boom. Bow. Alright, now let's try again. Bro, my neck is kind of hurting. This is not a good position to be sitting in. Alrighty. Yeah. I don't know. I'm missing something, but as you've seen on the other one, it only says insufficient. It's an insufficient quota because I didn't pay for the other shit. Oh, you heard that shit? But I'm gonna call it there because that's where we're at. That's how we've gotten so far. I'm trying my hardest not to let my information get shown, but this is what I sent to the school to get like my initial idea thrown out there because I want to be getting myself out there because there's no reason not to be. Tomorrow I'm gonna call a lot of the bigger roofing companies and see, I already have a little script written up. I just want to see. I don't really care. Like, I really don't care. I really don't care if they say no or yes, because if they say yes, this might be. If they say yes, I'm gonna figure out how to fucking do it. I already did it. You see? What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, I already have a little script written up and like promoting the ideas of how not exactly AI, but the beneficiary of the cost, the cut, the time, and the expense and the clientele that you can get. And I'm only doing it through like Search Tempest, so I'd have to be a little bit less, but it's still the thought that the AI is there and that they don't have to do anything else. The build-up is there. I'm selling the AI build-up. I'm not selling anything else. I could do the ad management, which is the kind of what I want to get into. Is kind of where I need to get to the side of, because that's literally, you get it. If you get it, you get it. But see you guys.